वेलकम टू ग्लोबल अफेयर्स टुडे चैनल। तेबे आज आम अक्टोबर आ नवेम्बर दुईटी मासर जी भी करेन्ट अफेयर रही सब आम आलोचना करवा। तेबे अक्टोबर मंथर मु आगु गोटे वीडियो छाड़ी सारी ए कौन जो मैंने देखी सारी एटा से रिविजन पार्ट देन स्टार्ट करवा अक्टोबर आ नवेम्बर मंथर ऑल करेन्ट अफेयर्स। तो ये आगुरी कही रखुच्छे ये कौन कौन सब पार्ट अच्छी साइंस टेक्नोलॉजी स्कीम एंड लॉन्चेस important days and date, recently person in news, sports, financial awareness, international and state in news, awards एमती बहुत किसी अच्छी। देन चलतु आज आम स्टार्ट करवा। करेन्ट अफेयर महासेसन फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन which institution unveiled a list of 50 executives and iconic heritage style craft of India? Your answer UNESCO. Next question, as per a recent UNICEF report, what percent of child marriage can fall down if higher education is provided to girls? Answer 80%. Question, which technology major has announced to set up its first cloud region in Greece? Answer option 3, Google. Next, Gurugram Joshua, who was also known as People's Point, is from which state? Answer, he is from Andhra Pradesh. Next, India has partnered with which US states of ZEV বা Zero Emission Vehicle Policy Program? Answer option number 1, California. Indian Council for Cultural Relations partnered with which technology to promote Sanskrit? Answer option number 4, Google. Next, which state announced to form State Transformation Commission to replace State Planning Commission? Answer option number 2, Uttar Pradesh. Next, which Indian personality has won the Changemaker Award at the UN SDG Action Awards? Answer option number 1, Srishti Bakshi. Next, which state won the first prize for the best adventure tourism destination and all-around development of tourism? Answer option number 3, Uttarakhand. Next, which business topped the IFL Wealth Horan India 40 and under self-made rich list 2022? Answer option number 1, Nikhil Kamath. Next, carbon calculator feature which was sold in the news is associated with which company? Answer option number 2, MasterCard. Which city has been named as the first in the Swachh Sarvekshan Award 2022? Answer option number 2, Indore. Next, third Vande Bharat Express train, which was recently inaugurated in October 2022, runs between which states? Answer option number 2, Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Next, what is the process of replacing original payment card detail with an alternative card? Answer, tokenization. Next, as per UGC guideline, what is the percentage limit of seats for foreign students in higher education institutions? Answer option number 1, 25. There are 25 UGC guideline, that is the limit of seats for foreign students in higher education institution in India. Sukopaika river, which was seen in the news, is located in which state? It is in Odisha state. Next, when is the International Day of Older Persons observed every year? That is our October 1st. Then 1st October is known as the International Day of Older Persons in India. Which country is the leading exporter of basmati rice to the global market as per 2021-22? 2021-22 अनुसार बासमती राइस लार्ज leading exporter co-country? Option number 2, India. Next, Anopheles stephensi, which was seen in the news, is a species associated with which disease? Answer option number 2, malaria. Next, which country's scientist has been elected as the Vice President of the International Astronautical Federation IAF? Answer option number 2, India. Next, Swachh Bharat Divas is celebrated on which date in India? That's 2nd October, known as Swachh Bharat Divas in India. What is the minimum net worth of regional rural banks to be eligible to list on stock market but stock exchange? Answer option number 3. The minimum net worth should be 300 crore. Next, in which state 9 days Batukamma Floral Festival is being observed? Answer option number 4, Telangana. In Telangana, the 9 days Batukama Floral Festival is observed. Eliud Kipchoge won Berlin Marathon 2022 of 42.2 km race and has set a world record with a time of 2:01.09. He is from which country? He is from option 1, Kenya. Next, in which city Adani Green Energy Limited has commissioned the world's largest wind solar power plant? Answer option number 3, Jaisalmer. Next, which state government will develop world's largest safari park in the Aravalli Range? Answer option number 3, Haryana. In Haryana, the world's largest safari park in the Aravalli Range will be developed by state government. Which team has won 59th edition of the Leap Trophy 2022? Then the team is West Zone won the 59th edition of the Leap Trophy in 2022. Who inaugurated 13th FICCI Global Skill Summit 2022? Then the answer is Dharmendra Pradhan inaugurated the 13th FICCI Global Skill Summit 2022. Question next. Who flagged off Gandhinagar Mumbai Vande Bharat Express in Gandhinagar? Then the man was Narendra Modi flagged off Gandhinagar Mumbai Vande Bharat Express in Gandhinagar. Next, first chairperson of National Commission for Women has passed away. What is her name? Then her name is Jayanti Patnaik. She was the first chairperson of National Commission for Women. Next, who topped the Huron India 40 and under self-made race list 2022? Then the answer is Nikhil Kamath. On which date the World Maritime Day has been celebrated? The answer is on 3rd September 29. We celebrate the World Maritime Day. On which date International Day of Food Loss and Waste has been observed? Then the International Day of Food Loss and Waste Day has been observed on September 29. What rank did India got in Global Innovation Index 2022? Then the rank is option number 4, 40th. Then India got 40th rank in Global Innovation Index 2022. Next, how much GDP growth of the India has been forecasted by RBI for 22-23? Then the answer is 7%. The next, which company has announced as the presenting partner for the IET Indian Future Tech Congress 2022? Then answer is Siemens Private Limited. That was the company had announced as the presenting partner for the IIT India Future Tech Congress 2022. Next, which international university introduced to yoga for all students and staff members? Then the answer is our Saudi University. Saudi University, they are the international university introduced yoga for all students and staff members. Swarnim Gujarat Sports University has been inaugurated in which district of Gujarat? Then the district was Desar, in Desar district in Gujarat. Then the Swarnim Gujarat Sports University that was inaugurated. Next, who presented 68th National Film Award in New Delhi? And the answer is option number 3, Draupadi Murmu. Draupadi Murmu presented 68th National Film Award in New Delhi. 5G services in India has been launched at the which edition of India Mobile Congress 2022? Then that edition was 6th edition of India Mobile Congress 2022 in 5G services. Which countries naval ship ROKS Hangsadao and ROKS Doicheong visited Chennai port? Then that country was South Korea. Which Indian has won the Changemaker Award at United Nations SDG Action Award? Then that person was Srishti Bakshi. On which date International Day of Older Person has been observed? There the answer is option number 3, October 1. Which city has become the cleanest city of India for 6th time? The 6th time ପାଇଁ को राज्य इंडिया टॉप रही कौन ना क्लीनेस्ट सिटी हिसाब से तो आपण मैंने समस्ते जानते यार आंसर हम ऑप्शन नंबर 2 इंदौर. Next, Which state has topped as best performing state in Swachh Sarvekshan Award 2022? That the state was Madhya Pradesh, topped the best performance state in Swachh Sarvekshan Award 2022. Next, GST collection raised by how much percentage in September 2022? Then the percentage was 26% raised by September 2022. Who authored the book Ambedkar A Life? The person was Shashi Tharoor, authored a book named Ambedkar A Life. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Hero MotoCorp? And the person was Ram Charan has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Hero MotoCorp. Next, when will English translate of Lata Sur Gatha will be raised by Lata A Life in Music? That's the answer is in January 2023 it will be released. Next question. Next हमर पर्सन ऑफ न्यूज ऑफ अक्टोबर न्यूज रे को पर्सन हाइलाइट रे थिले. The 125th birthday anniversary of legendary Alluri Sitarama Raju has been celebrated. He was associated with which field? Answer: he was a freedom fighter. Next, birth anniversary of renowned Nepali poet Bhanubhakta Acharya celebrated on which date? That's 13 July. We observed that the birth anniversary of renowned Nepali poet Bhanubhakta Acharya. Francia Marquez elected as a vice president for which country? That's in Colombia country. Francia Marquez elected as vice president. President Alberto Fernandez belongs from which country? From Argentina. The president is Alberto Fernandez. President Joe Biden nominated which Indian American scientist as top science advisor? That's the Arti Prabhakar. Arti Prabhakar has been nominated by President Joe Biden in Indian American scientist as the top science advisor. Rabab Fatima has been appointed as the United Secretary General or Assistant Secretary General of the United Nations. She is the permanent representative of which country to the United Nations? Answer is Bangladesh. Recently, Chabalar Krishna Kutty has passed away. He was associated with which field? That means he was a lyricist. Recently, Palonji Samporji Mystery has passed away. He was associated with which field? That is, he was a businessman. Recently, Pratap Then has passed away. He was associated with which field? That he was an actor. Next, recently who has sworn in as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra? That is Eknath Shinde has sworn in as Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Recently, Shinzo Abe was attacked. He was associated with which country? He was from Japan. Next, recently Emmanuel Hock passed away. He was associated with which field? That is, he was an archaeologist. Recently, Minoti Chatterjee has passed away. She was associated with which field? That is, Minoti Chatterjee was a journalist. Next, recently, P. Gopinathan Nair has passed away. He was from associated with field? That is, he was a freedom fighter. Next, which country Prime Minister has resigned? That is, United Kingdom's Prime Minister has resigned. Recently, who was nominated for the Rajya Sabha? That person was P.T. Usha was nominated for Rajya Sabha. Who has been appointed as MD of Toshiba JSW Power Systems? That is, Takehiko Matsushita has been appointed as MD of Toshiba JSW Power Systems. Who was appointed as new Sherpa of G20? That is Amitabh Kant had been appointed as new Sherpa of G20. Who has inaugurated India's first ever Animal Health Summit? Purushottam Rupala had inaugurated India's first ever Animal Health Summit. Who has inaugurated new train services in Odisha? That is Ashwini Vaishnav had inaugurated new train services in Odisha. Who is new chairman of Reliance Jio? That is Akash Ambani is the new chairman of Reliance Jio. Who has released first edition of State Ranking Index for National Food Security Act 2022? That is Piyush Goyal has released the first edition of State Ranking Index for National Food Security Act 2022. Next award in October. ए देखिबा अक्टोबर मासरे को माने कौन अवार्ड पाइथिले. Dr. Subranu Bose awarded by which award? That is Times Visionary Award. Next, which airport declared as the best regional airport in India in South Asia? There the answer is Bangalore Airport has declared as the best regional airport in India in South Asia. Then the next question, which city of India has set world record for building longest double-decker bridge? That is Nagpur city of India has set world record for building longest double-decker bridge. Next, which country of South Asia has highest rank in Global Economic Forum WEF Global Gender Gap Report 2022? Then that country is Bangladesh. Which district has topped in second edition of awards for excellence in district scale development planning? That's the answer is Gujarat Rajkot. Which company won IMC award in 2022? That is CMS Technology. Next, which university receives the prestigious WCD MDRR award in 2022? That is OP Jindal Global University received the prestigious WCD MDRR award in 2022. Who has announced setting off of Dr. Rajendra Prasad Memorial Award in 2022? That is Dr. Jitendra Singh had announced the setting off of Dr. Rajendra Prasad Memorial Award in 2022. Then the scheme and launches of October. Udyami Bharat program has inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in which city? In New Delhi. Udyami Bharat program has inaugurated by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Next, central government has declared Agnipath scheme to recruit youth in armed forces for a period of how many years? That is 4 years. Next, India's first electronic display planet will be set up by Rajesh Exports with $3 billion investment in which state? That's in Telangana state. Recently, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has released the Business Reform Action Plan in 2020 in which city? That's in New Delhi. Recently, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan inaugurates exhibition on 8 years of Seva Susamman and Garib Kalyan and Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in which state of Odisha of India? That's in Odisha. Recently, who has inaugurated Akshaya Patra Mid-Day Meal Kitchen? That is Narendra Modi. Recently, who has launched portal for the schemes of development of sports? Anurag Thakur is the sports minister who has launched the portal for schemes of Department of Sports. What is the maximum age limit for Agnipath scheme? That is the 23rd year is the maximum age limit for Agnipath scheme. Next, which district has become the first district in India to cover 100% of households under Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana in Sehat scheme? That is Samba Jammu. Which ministry has got first spot in National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment? That is Home Ministry. Which year Government of India has launched Mission Shakti Yojana? That was the year from 2020. The Government of India has launched Mission Shakti Yojana. Who has launched Dak Karma Yogi e-learning portal? That's the Ashwini Vaishnav has launched Dak Karma Yogi e-learning portal. In the national and state news of October month, that is, who has inaugurated the National Conference on Human Rights in Indian Culture and Philosophy in New Delhi? That the Amit Shah has inaugurated the National Conference on Human Rights in Indian Culture and Philosophy in New Delhi. Next, Civil Aviation Ministry Jyotiraditya Scindia has been given the additional charge of which ministry? That the Ministry of Steel and the Civil Aviation Minister. That the two ministry has been given to the Jyotiraditya Scindia. Next, first All India Chief Secretaries Conclave held in which city? That is in Dharmshala. The headquarters of the Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center is in Ahmedabad. Going Zero Plastic Free and Vegan company situated in which city of India? That is in Jaipur. Helicopter Squadron 840 CG inducted in which Indian force? That is in Indian Coast Guard. Helicopter Squadron 840 CG that was inducted. Historic torch relay for 44th Chess Olympiad launched by Prime Minister in which city? In New Delhi. The historic torch relay for 44th Chess Olympiad was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In which city Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated Digital India Week 2022? Then in Gandhinagar city in Gujarat. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated that Digital India Week 2022. Then next, in which city was the 7th edition of the Embedded Safety and Security Summit 2022 conducted? In Bengaluru. The 7th edition of the Embedded Safety and Security Summit 2022 conducted. Next, in which city has conducted the 47th GST Council meeting 2022? In Chandigarh. In Chandigarh has conducted 47th GST Council meeting 2022. In which city has conducted the 44th? Prime Minister Narendra Modi has unveiled the national emblem cast on the roof of the new Parliament building. What is the highest of new national emblem? That is 6.5 meter high on new national emblem. Then next, recently in which city National Conference on Food and Nutrition Security in India has held? In New Delhi. The National Conference on Food and Nutrition Security in India was held. In which country APEDA has organized 8-day-long mango festival to boost export of mangoes? That is in Bahrain country. APEDA has organized 8-day-long mango festival to boost export of mangoes. Next, recently, which edition of State Startup Ranking 2021 was declared? Third edition. The State Startup Ranking 2021 was declared. Whose bronze statue was unveiled by Prime Minister Modi in Andhra Pradesh? That's the Alluri Sitarama Raju bronze statue was unveiled by Prime Minister PM Modi in Andhra Pradesh. Next, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has dedicated to the nation and a number of new manufacturing facilities set up at Vanor unit of Bharat Dynamics Limited in which state of India? That is in Telangana state. Which city of Gujarat 145th annual Rath Yatra festival of Lord Jagannath has started? In Ahmedabad city of Gujarat, 145th annual Rath Yatra festival of Lord Jagannath has started. Then the next is, which ministry has launched payroll automation for disbursement of monthly allowances? That is in Ministry of Defense. who has inaugurated newly set up incubation facility at Nirma University. That is, Rajiv Chandrasekhar had inaugurated a newly set up incubation facility at Nirma University. Next, who has inaugurated a honey testing lab in Nagaland? That is, Narendra Singh Tomar had inaugurated a honey testing lab in Nagaland. Who has launched e-NAM portal to promote agricultural trade? That is, Narendra Singh Tomar has launched a e-NAM platform to promote agricultural trades. Then the international news of October, that is 26th Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting, that is CHOGM 2022, will held in which country? That is in Rwanda. 7th round of Joint Consultative Commission between India and which country has held? That is between India and Bangladesh. BIMSTEC has celebrated which anniversary of the regional organization on BIMSTEC Day? That is in 25th anniversary of BIMSTEC, of the regional organization on BIMSTEC Day. How many countries has participated in 14th BRICS Summit? That was in 5 countries had participated in 14th BRICS Summit. Next, in which city the World Trade Organization's 12th Ministerial Conference has held? In Geneva. World Trade Organization 12th Ministerial Conference had been held. Next, India has signed with which country a mutual legal assistance treaty on criminal matters to support investigation and prosecution of crimes? That is in Poland. Poland and India has signed with each other to the mutual legal assistance treaty according on that on criminal matter to support investigation and prosecution of crimes will be held between them. Indian government has finalized deals with South Africa and Namibia to introduce cheetahs into wild at Kuno Palpur National Park by the end of 2022. In which state the Kuno National Park is situated? In Madhya Pradesh. Kuno National Park was situated. Recently, Coal Minister Prahlad Joshi has visited on a 6-day to which country? To Australia. Recently, the Coal Minister of India, that was Prahlad Joshi, had visited. 4 holy relics of Lord Buddha from Kapil Vastu placed at Ganden Monastery in which country? That is in Mongolia. Recently, India has sent 15th consignment of 2500 metric ton of wheat to which country as humanitarian assistance? That is, that country was in Afghanistan. Financial awareness of October. According to Fitch Rating, has projected India's GDP growth for 2022-23 at 7.8%. Flipkart has signed a memorandum of understanding with which state government to train and support local artisans, weavers and handcraft makers, that is in West Bengal. How much amount Foreign Contribution Regulation Act has allowed India to receive up to without informing authorization? That is Rs 10 lakh. India's overall exports in May month in 2022 was about how much? That is $62.21 billion. Next, how much percentage decrease in wholesale price-based inflation is to in June 2022? That is 15.18% has been decreased. Next, the core sector output in May 2022 has expanded by what percent? That is by 18.1%. Next, how much percentage has increased in India's merchandise exports rise in June 2022? That is 16.8% has increased India's merchandise exports in June 2022. Next, how much percentage increased industrial production index in May 2022? That is 19.6 percentage increased industrial production index in May 22. Next, how much India's economic growth in current financial year is estimated by Finance Ministry? That is 8.9% will be the India's economic growth in current financial year in estimated by Finance Ministry. Which ministry has simplified a regulatory framework for e-commerce export of jewelry? That is Ministry of Finance has simplified a regulatory framework for e-commerce exports of jewelry. The next question, which company had over to Tata Group by Government of India? That is NINL. SBI Foundation in partnership with which company has launched UP School, a digital learning program for students from classes 1 to 10, that is Khan Academy. In fully, SBI Foundation in partnership with Khan Academy has launched UP School, a digital learning program for students from classes 1 to 10. Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman chaired with head of banks, non-banking financial institutions and financial institutions in which city? That is in Mumbai. Next, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has inaugurated Dharohar, the National Museum of Customs and GST in which state? That is in Goa. What is India's consumer price index best retail inflation in May? That is in 7.4%. What is the rank of India in terms of recipient of foreign direct investment inflows in the year 2021 as per the World Investment Report 2022 by the UN Conference on Trade and Development? That is 7th rank of India. In the sports news of October, Commonwealth Game 2022 will be held in which country? That was held in 2022 in United Kingdom. How many gold had the Indian women wrestling team has won in under 17 Asian Championship? That is number of gold medal was 8. Next, Rahul Srivastava of Telangana has become the India's which number of Grandmaster? That is 74th. Jyoti Surekha Venom and Abhishek Verma has won the gold medal in compound mixed team event at the World Cup Stage 3. Both are associated with which sports? Both are associated in archery. Next, recently Neeraj Chopra has breaks its Olympics record in javelin throw. How many meters made the new record? That was 89.30 meter. Next, Olympics gold medalist Neeraj Chopra has set the new javelin record at Paavo Nurmi Games in which country? That was in Finland. Recently, who won Wimbledon Championship 2022? Then the Novak Djokovic won the Wimbledon Championship 2022. The Federation International Hockey Women's Hockey World Cup started in which year? That was started in 1974. Next, what is the mascot of Fight Chess Olympiad 2022? And the mascot is Thambi. Next, which country has the top ISSF Shooting World Cup 2022 medal tally at Changwon in South Korea? That is India. Which country will lead FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 2022? Then the India will lead FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 2022. Which cricket team defeated India by 7 wickets in third and final T20 International 2022 in Dambulla, that is Sri Lanka. Which state cricket team won the Ranji Trophy 2022? Madhya Pradesh won the Ranji Trophy in 2022. Science and Technology News of October. India weather forecast has celebrated on which date? That is 30 June. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved the construction of the 540 megawatt core hydroelectric project located on which river? That is on Chenab River. How much extends timeline for enforcement of cybersecurity decisions by Indian Computer Emergency Response Team? That is for 25th September. In which city the 6th National Conclave on Mines and Minerals has held? That is in New Delhi. In which state the short-range ballistic missile Prithvi-2 has successfully tested? That was from from Odisha. India is set to launch first human space mission Gaganyaan and first human ocean mission in which year? In 2023. Multicore were in a global software company is situated in which city? That is Coimbatore. On which Independence Day the central government to launch Har Ghar Tiranga nationwide campaign to inspire people to hoist national flag? That is 75th Independence Day. Recently, Iran has launched a solid fuel rocket into space. What is the name of that rocket? That name of the rocket is Juljana. Recently, Indian Space Research Organization has successfully launched which type of rocket? That is PSLV C-53. Then the miscellaneous news was Desertification and Drought Day is celebrated on which date? That is on 17th June. Global Forgiveness Day is celebrated on which date? That is on 7th July. International Day of Yoga is celebrated on which date? That is in 21st June. World Youth Skill Day has celebrated on which date? That is in 15th July. Celebrated as International Day of the Tropics on which date? That is 29th June. Doctors Day celebrate on which date of every year? That is 1st July. How many batches of country to be cleared of to commemorate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav? That is number is 75. On which date World Olympic Day celebrated? That is on 23rd June. Indian naval ships Sahyadri and Kamath has voyaged to which country? That is to Singapore. Prime Minister has inaugurated Kranti Gatha, a newly created gallery of Indian revolutionaries inside an underground British era bunker at Raj Bhavan in which city? That is in Mumbai city. The Union Ministry for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of 9 national highways projects in which state of India? That is in Rajasthan. Recently, who has unveiled new logo of Prasar Bharati? That is Apurva Chandra. Recently, who has inaugurated 6th National Conclave on Mines and Minerals? That is Prahlad Joshi. The Dhamaka Day 2022 has celebrated as which state of India? That is in Uttar Pradesh. Then the October months all important days and dates. 1st October is celebrated in International Day for the Elderly. 2nd October is celebrated for International Day of Non-Violence. 3rd October is celebrated for World Habitat Day. 5th October is celebrated for World Teachers Day. 5th October is celebrated for Indian Air Force Day. National Post Day is observed in 10th October. International Girl Child Day is observed in 11th October. World Students Day is observed in 15th October. International Poverty Education Day is celebrated on 17 October. 24th October is celebrated for United Nations Day, and 30th October is observed as World Thrift Day. Then the books and authors in October month. Rusty Skies and Golden Winds as written by Sanidhya Sharma. Beyond the Misty Veil written by M.S. Aradhana Johar. Dilip Kumar in the Shadow of a Legend is written by Sanidhya Sharma, Faisal Farooq. Dangerous Earth was written by Alan Prager. Line of the Skies, Hardeep Singh Malik, written by Stephen Barker. Then it was the last page of the October month's current affair. Then we will start the current affair session of November month. Then if you are new to this channel, then like, share and subscribe this channel to get the recently updated news at first. तेज चलतु अक्टोबर आम तो सारीदे देन आम नवेम्बर करेन्ट अफेयर को स्टार्ट करवा. देन नवेम्बर मंथर करेन्ट अफेयर्स गुड़िक है. फर्स्ट, पीएम मोदी एड्रेसेस जम्मू एंड काश्मीर रोजगार मेला एट काश्मीर इंटरनेशनल कन्वेंशन सेंटर इन व्हिच सिटी और प्लेस. दैट इज केउं सहर कि स्थान में काश्मीर आंतर्जातिक सम्मेलन केन्द्र में प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जम्मू काश्मीर रोजगार मेला को संबोधित करते. यार आंसर हो जम्मू काश्मीर श्रीनगर ठारे. फोर्थ, बांग्लादेश फिल्म फेस्टिवल बीइंग हेल्ड इन व्हिच प्लेस. तेबे केउं स्थान में चतुर्थ बांग्लादेश चलचित्र महोत्सव अनुष्ठित होइथिला जगह ना कोलकाता रे. डिफेंस मिनिस्ट्री सेटिंग ऑफ DRDO इंडस्ट्री एकाडेमिया सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस एट व्हिच इंस्टीट्यूशन. प्रतिरक्षा मंत्रालय DRDO इंडस्ट्री एकाडेमी ऑफ एक्सीलेंस केउं अनुष्ठान रे स्थापना करुछि ता होछि IIT राउरकेला रे. नेक्स्ट, सेंट्रल विजिलेंस कमिशन कंडक्टिंग इट्स एनुअल विजिलेंस अवेयरनेस वीक फ्रॉम व्हिच डेट. तेबे केंद्रीय विजिलेंस कमिशन यार वार्षिक विजिलेंस सचेतनता सप्ताह केउं दिन परिचालना करुछंती से 31 अक्टोबर ठारू परिचालना करुछंती. तेबे नेक्स्ट, सेंटर एक्सटेंड्स बैन ऑन शुगर एक्सपोर्ट्स फॉर हाउ मेनी ईयर फ्रॉम 31 अक्टोबर. तेबे 31 अक्टोबर ठारू केते वर्ष पई चीनी रप्तानी उपरे केंद्र प्रतिबंधक लगेला था मात्र 1 वर्ष पई प्रतिबंधक लगेला. देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन होछि वर्ल्ड थ्रिफ्ट डे ऑब्जर्व्ड इन इंडिया इन व्हिच डेट. ये टिके आगुरु मु डिटेल कहिथिली. आंसर हम हमर 31 अक्टोबर को आम वर्ल्ड थ्रिफ्ट डे भाव पालन करिथाउ. नेक्स्ट, व्हिच कंट्री लिफ्ट सुल्तान ऑफ जोहर कप हॉकी इन अंडर 21 मेन्स हॉकी व्हिच हेल्ड इन मालेशिया. तेज मालेशिया अनुष्ठित 21 वर्ष कम पुरुष हॉकी जोहर कप हॉकी सुल्तान रे क्यों देश जीति. यार आंसर हम इंडिया. नेक्स्ट, पीएम डेडिकेट्स मेज गार्डन एंड मियावाकी फॉरेस्ट नियर व्हिच मोनुमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. दैट इज नियर स्टैच्यू ऑफ यूनिटी इन गुजरात. Who had won Mexico Grand Prix 2022? मेक्सिको ग्रांड प्रिक्स 2022 के जीति जानते. आंसर हम मैक वर्स्टापेन. तेबे प्लेयर लेडी की सेट्स वर्ल्ड सर्च record in 1500 meter freestyle from which country she belongs to. तो से क्यों देश रो बिलोंग करती से होजंती USA रो अधिवासी. नेक्स्ट, which country win FIFA Under 17 Women's World Cup. तो क्यों देश FIFA Under 17 महिला विश्व कप जीतेछि. यार आंसर हम स्पेन. नेक्स्ट, Bluetooth is an example of which type of network. That is a type of PAN type of network. The railway track example of which kind of transmission. Railway track is a half duplex platform. Network network which is generally used in building area is considered in which category? That is a LAN category. Analog to digital and digital to analog conversion is done by which? That is done by modem. Morbi Bridge on the Mochocho River is located in which state? That is in Gujarat state. What is the theme of the Vigilance Awareness Week in 2022? That the theme of the Vigilance Awareness Week in 2022 is Corruption Free India for a Developed Nation. Next. The Rotel hydroelectric project is being constructed in which state? That is, the Rotel hydro project is being constructed in Jammu and Kashmir. Next, which union ministry signed MOU with FIFA and AIFF to implement Football for Schools initiative in India? That is, the Ministry of Education signed a MOU with FIFA and AIFF to implement the Football for Schools initiative in India. What is the TB incident of India for the year 2021 as per the Global TB Report 2022? That is the 210 the TB incident of India for the year of 2021 as per the Global TB Report of 2022. Pusa Narendra Kala Namak. Pusa Narendra Kala Namak, which was tested recently, is a variety of which crop? That is a rice variety of crop. PM lays foundation stone of projects worth over 8,000 crore in which state? That is in Gujarat state. In Gujarat, Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays the foundation stone of projects worth over 8,000 crores in Gujarat. PM Delhi का railway project worth over 2900 crore in which city of Gujarat? That is in Ahmedabad in Gujarat. Higher education institution should observe Bharatiya Dusra Varsha Divas on which date? That is on 11th December. Union Home Ministry Special Operation Medal for the year 2022 award for how many operations? That is 4 special operations. United Home Affairs Special Operations. Next, which of the following launches the first pilot of wholesale CBDC? That is, the Reserve Bank of India launches the first pilot of wholesale CBDC. Center approves Maharashtra's first electronic manufacturing cluster at which place? That is from Pune. Which country launches the second job module Magnesium for its space station? That is China. China was that country who launched the second lab module Magnesium for its space station. Next, World Cities Day observed in which date? That is on 31st October that the World Cities Day was observed. Next, cyclone storm Nalgai. Nalgai is the in news. It is related to which country? That is related to Philippines. Database is a dash. Database is a collection of tables. Data about data is known as what? Data about data is known as metadata. Collection of rows and columns are said to be dash, are said to be table. Table is the collection of rows and columns. Framework is an example of which kind of database? That is, Facebook is an example of distributed database. What is Oracle? Then Oracle is a database. Then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Please subscribe this channel and enjoy the every session of this Global Affairs Today channel. National Unity Day of Rashtriya Ekta Divas is observed to commemorate the birth anniversary of which leader? The birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. The National Unity Day or Rashtriya Ekta Divas is observed. RBI has launched which type of central bank digital currency in its pilot phase, that is first in wholesale phase. RBI launched the central bank digital currency in its pilot phase. Next, Ranipur Tiger Reserve is located in which state? That is the Ranipur Tiger Reserve is located in Uttar Pradesh. What is the theme of the Indian Water Week 2022? Then the theme is Water Security for Sustainable Development and Equity. Next, Yota D1, North India's first hyperscale data center, has been inaugurated in which state? That is inaugurated in Uttar Pradesh. Which Indian state presents the Rajya Sabha Award to eminent persons in various fields? Then the state is Karnataka. The Rajya Sabha Award to eminent persons in various fields. Which city is the host of the World Cities Day 2022 celebrated? Then in Shanghai. Shanghai is the host of the World Cities Day 2022. Northeastern India's first fish museum is said to be built in which state? That is in Arunachal Pradesh. Then next question. Who is known as the steel man of India? Then the steel man is our Jamshedji Irani, known as the steel man of India. Which country has chosen US firm Westinghouse to build the European country's first nuclear power plant? Then that country was Poland. Who has been elected as the new president of Brazil? Then the new president of Brazil is elected is Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Shankar Muthuswamy bagged silver at the BWF World Junior Badminton Championship in Santander, Spain. He is from which state? He is from Tamil Nadu state. Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya inaugurated India Chemical 2022 in which city? That is in New Delhi. 7 states included Karnataka, Kerala and Andhra Pradesh celebrated their Foundation Day on which day? That is in November 1st. Operation Vigilant Storm is a defense exercise conducted between USA and which country? That is between USA and South Korea. That is the exercise name is Vigilant Storm. Who represented India the meeting of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the Council of Head of Government? And the answer is Dr. S. Jaishankar. India recently gifted 200 vehicles to which government for a logistics for support in conducting general elections? That is in Nepal. What is the theme of the Invest Karnataka 2022 summit? The theme is Build for the World. India signed a MOU with which country on cooperation in the field of water resources development and management? That is, India signed a MOU with Denmark for cooperation in the field of water resources development and management. Our next question, India signed a MOU with which country on cooperation in the field of water resources development and management? आंसर होची डेनमार्क. तबे डेनमार्क इंडिया सहित एक MOU साइन करिथिला जोदरे कि कोऑपरेशन इन द फील्ड ऑफ वाटर रिसोर्स एंड डेवलपमेंट एंड मैनेजमेंट ए MOU रो मेन पार्ट थिला. तेबे चलंतु हमर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन होचे इंडियन वेटरनरी रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट हैज डिमांडेड टू बैन ऑफ व्हिच ड्रग टू बी यूज्ड इन कैटल. तेबे क्यों ड्रग को यूज करिया पई वेटरनरी रिसर्च सेंटर मना करछि? हमर ऑप्शन नंबर 1 एसिक्लोफेनाक यूज करिया पई इंडियन वेटरनरी रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट IVRI मना करिछि. तेबे नेक्स्ट, as per a new study, which species may swallow roughly 10 million microplastic pieces daily? तेबे से स्पेसीस होची हमर ऑप्शन नंबर 2 जोटा कि हमर आंसर ब्लू व्हेल तो ब्लू व्हेल हूँ गोटे स्पेसीस जे कि 10 मिलियन माइक्रोप्लास्टिक पीसेस को डेली सालो करुचे यहाँ स्पेशली हूँ आमर सागर महासागर रे कहीं आम जी सब प्लास्टिक वर्ज्य वस्तु आम फोपाड़ू से गुड़ाक नहीं कि जेकोसी वे से समुद्र पहुँची जहाँकि डॉल्फिन जिते प्रकार आमर जीव रहिले व्हेल रहिले टर्टल रहिले जी सब पानी रोचे एम सालो कर जोटा कि जीवन बहुत बहुत क्षतिकारक तेणु प्लास्टिक यूज करवा आमको कमेवा दरकार देन जी आमर नेक्स्ट को व्हिच स्टेट इज द होस्ट ऑफ द सिविल नेविगेशन सर्विसेज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन तेज आंसर हम गोवा तेज गोवा हूँ से स्टेट जी कि होस्ट कर द सिविल नेविगेशन सर्विसेज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जोटा सर्टकट आम CANSO यार फुल फॉर्म एग्जाम पचार चांसेस रोचे तेज या बहुत भल भाव ध्यान में रखिथे नेक्स्ट व्हिच यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑर्गेनाइज्ड यूनिटी रन्स ऑन द बर्थ एनिवर्सरी ऑफ सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल तेज को मिनिस्ट्री को ऑर्गेनाइज करी मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स जे कि ऑर्गेनाइज कर यूनिटी रन्स यूनिटी हूँ यूनिटी रू आप मन रखिपारे यूनिटी रिलेटेड टू सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल नेक्स्ट CPEC बा चाइना पाकिस्तान इकोनॉमिक कॉरिडोर वाज लॉन्च्ड इन व्हिच ईयर तो कौ ईयर ये लॉन्च होता ना आमर 2015 आमर नुहे यहाँ पाकिस्तान तेज तार वे आम टी मैप्रे देखीदे तो ये फास्ट ग्वादर पोर्ट देन कराची देन होल पाकिस्तान जाएंगे हाँ यहाँ POK एंट्री करके चाइना को जाऊँगी तो से सख्त विरोध होता तेज चलतु तापर आउ गोटे कथा कही रखुच्छी मुझे ये मंथली करेन्ट अफेयर छाड़ुचे यहाँ हूँ 2 मंथली करेन्ट अफेयर तो यहाँ को लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करदे कहीं यहाँ आपणकर कम को आसपारे आपणकर जिते भी सांग अच्छा जो मैंने प्रिपेरेसन करुँच भी कम आसबार बहुत चांसेस रोचे कहीं गुड़ाक एग्जाम आसो कहीं मुझे जिते भी क्वेश्चन पॉसिबल मु सब क्वेश्चन को गैदरिंग करके गोटे वीडियो आपन को देती देन जीवा चलतु आउ कि एक्सरसाइज करदे नेक्स्ट हूँ When is the international day to end impunity for crimes against journalists observed तेरे इंटरनेशनल डे टू एंड इम्प्यूरिटी फॉर क्राइम्स अगेंस्ट जर्नलिस्ट ऑब्जर्व केबे करा जायछि हमर ऑप्शन नंबर 2 2 नवेम्बर को आम पालन करथाउ देन आज पर द एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री परफॉर्मेंस ग्रेडिंग इंडेक्स हाउ मेनी स्टेट अटेंडेड लेवल 2 ग्रेडिंग इन 2020-21 तेज 2020-21 मसीह आमर जो एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री जो परफॉर्मेंस ग्रेडिंग करिसेंती सेथिरे केतोटी स्टेट लेवल 2 ग्रेडिंग ग्रेड लेवल 2 ग्रेड पाई मात्र 7टी स्टेट ए लेवल 2 ग्रेडिंग पास करी जहाँकि आम ऑप्शन नंबर 4 देन नेक्स्ट जीवा व्हिच यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री इज एसोसिएटेड विथ द न्यूट्रिएंट बेस्ड सब्सिडी स्कीम द न्यूट्रिएंट बेस्ड सब्सिडी स्कीम ताको को मिनिस्ट्री एसोसिएट अच्छी तो यार हम ऑप्शन नंबर 2 मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ केमिकल एंड फर्टिलाइजर तेज मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ केमिकल एंड फर्टिलाइजर यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ केमिकल एंड फर्टिलाइजर इज एसोसिएटेड विथ द न्यूट्रिएंट बेस्ड सब्सिडी स्कीम तो नेक्स्ट जीवा व्हिच इंस्टीट्यूशन टेस्टेड द फेज 2 बैलिस्टिक मिसाइल डिफेंस इंसेप्टर AD-1 मिसाइल तेज AD-1 मिसाइल फास्ट आप जाना पड़ो यहाँ क्यों देशर हूँ आमर इंडिया तेज को इंस्टीट्यूशन बा को ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या टेस्ट करछि testified phase 2 of ballistic missile defense inceptor AD-1 missile that is the institution DRDO Defense Research Development Organization option number 2 तबे नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन व्हिच स्टेट डायरेक्टेड स्कूल्स एंड प्री यूनिवर्सिटी कॉलेजेस टू एंश्योर 10 मिनट मेडिटेशन सेशन तेरे 10 मिनट मेडिटेशन सेशन तो को स्टेट स्कूल और प्री यूनिवर्सिटी कॉलेज मानन को एनश्योर करने ना यार स्टेट हम ऑप्शन नंबर 2 कर्नाटक स्टेट नेक्स्ट जीवा व्हिच स्टेट इज द होस्ट ऑफ द अर्बन मोबिलिटी इंडिया कॉन्फ्रेंस एंड एक्सपो 2022 तो कौ स्टेट ना केरल केरल होस्टेड द अर्बन मोबिलिटी इंडिया कॉन्फ्रेंस एंड एक्सपो 2022 आमर ऑप्शन नंबर 2 हम यार आंसर नेक्स्ट जीवा As per the US News and World Report, which country has the cheapest manufacturing cost? तेबे US रो न्यूज और वर्ल्ड रिपोर्ट अनुसार क्यों देश रे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कॉस्ट होची सबुठ कम The answer होची India. Then answer is India. According to US News and World Report, India has the cheapest manufacturing cost. Our option number 3 यार answer. Number 8. In which month is Ganga Utsav is celebrated in India? Ganga Utsav केबे celebrate करा जाइथिला? को मसियार आम सेलिब्रेट करूँ ना ऑप्शन अच्छे अक्टोबर नवेम्बर डिसेम्बर एप्रिल आंसर हूँ आम नवेम्बर मंथ रे सेलिब्रेट करी था. नेक्स्ट आज पर द UNFAO रिपोर्ट 8 मिलियन पीपल ऑफ व्हिच कंट्री इज एट द रिस्क ऑफ हंगर. तो UNFAO रिपोर्ट अनुसार पाखापाखि 8 मिलियन लोक कौ देशर 8 मिलियन लोक भोकिला रही रिस्क रे रही भोकिला हिसाब से रिस्क रे रही माने कौन से मैंने खाइबा को पाऊना तो सीटा कौ कंट्री हम ना सब आम ऑप्शन नंबर 1 साउथ सुदान और सीटा बर्तमान गरीबर सबुठ जहाँ कहते दयनीय अवस्था से स्थित आसिकी पहुँची जाइए. तो नेक्स्ट व्हिच बैंक हैज कंडक्टेड इंडिया फास्ट फ्लोटिंग फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी कैंप. तो फास्ट फ्लोटिंग फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी कैंप कि माने को बैंक कंडक्ट करिछि मोर ऑप्शन नंबर 2 इंडियन पोस्ट पेमेंट बैंक. तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी हैज डिक्लेयर्ड मनगढ़ धाम आज नेशनल मोनुमेंट. इट इज लोकेटेड इन व्हिच स्टेट. फास्ट को किए डिक्लेयर करिसंती सेटा भी गोटे आंसर रहिबो क्वेश्चन आंसर भितर जे कि किए से डिक्लेयर करछंती ना प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी डिक्लेयर आज मनगढ़ धाम आज नेशनल मोनुमेंट. एटा को जगह ना आम ऑप्शन नंबर 3 गुजरात. तेबे ये जो मनगढ़ धाम भितर आम आउ कि जाना जो मनगढ़ धाम राजस्थान अच्छी तो इंग्लीश रे मु पढ़ी दूसरी आप खाली मन रखिथे यहाँ के आरंभ होता आउ क्या द्वारा होता तो ये कौन कौन सेमती होता जो मन रखापी यहाँ इंपोर्टाट क्वेश्चन भाव आसूँ. यार हूँ प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी हैज डिक्लेयर्ड मनगढ़ धाम इन राजस्थान आज नेशनल मोनुमेंट एंड पेड ट्रिब्यूट टू द ट्राइबल्स who were massacred by the British Army in 1913 in मनगढ़. तो 1913 मसीह जो बोल माने इंग्रेज माने मास्कर्ड माने कौन गोटे गैदरिंग प्लेस रे समस्त को हत्या करवा या को मास्कार्ड करा जाए कह जाए पुणी ट्राइबल मान को माने आदिवासी जनजाति को गैदरिंग करिकी हत्या करवा सेटा को मास्कार्ड कह जाए. एटा 1913 रे हेतिला मनगढ़ रे. तो सही स्मृति माने सही दुखर समय को मन पकेबा पई प्राइम मिनिस्टर मनगढ़ धाम को नेशनल मोनुमेंट भाव डिक्लेयर करिसंती. तेबे एथिरे केते जण पाखापाखि ट्राइबल मास्कार्ड हेतिले ना ए मेमोरियल फॉर अराउंड 1500 ट्राइबल्स massacred by the British Army in 1913 is located in the Banswara district on the Gujarat Rajasthan border. तेबे ये जो जगह गुजरात राजस्थान बॉर्डर राजस्थान स्टेट भितर यहाँ अवस्थित. इट इज ए रिजन विथ ए लार्ज ट्राइबल पॉपुलेशन. तेबे यही जगह पॉपुलेशन हूँ सबुठू अधिक. तेबे राजस्थान विषय आम आउ टे जाना जमीक कि राजस्थान कैपिटल हूँ जयपुर. सेठिकार CM अच्छा श्री अशोक गहलोत. गवर्नर अच्छा कलराज मिश्र. द नेशनल पार्क हूँ डेजर्ट नेशनल पार्क, काउलेडो नेशनल पार्क, मुकुंदरा हिल नेशनल पार्क, राथाम्बोर नेशनल पार्क, सारिस्का नेशनल पार्क. तेज टोटाली ये नेशनल पार्क अच्छी. तेज चलते आम क्वेश्चन आंसर विषय आउट किसी डिटेल जाना. लक्ष्मी भंडार स्कीम हैज बैग्ड द स्कॉच अवार्ड 2022 इन द वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट कैटेगरी रिसेंटली इन व्हिच स्टेट. तेज क्यों स्टेट रे लक्ष्मी भंडार स्कीम स्कॉच अवार्ड 2022 पाई आमर वेस्ट बेंगल. ऑप्शन नंबर 2. नेक्स्ट जीवा Central government has approved the establishment of India's first ever integrated aqua park at which state? In Arunachal Pradesh. That is our answer, option number 4. The central government has approved the establishment of India's first ever integrated aqua park in Arunachal Pradesh. Next, the Ranipur Tiger Reserve has become the 53rd Tiger Reserve in India. The Raipur Tiger Reserve is located in which state? It is located in Uttar Pradesh. Then we should remember that the Ranipur Tiger Reserve has located in Uttar Pradesh. That's our option number 1. Next, the Directorate General of Civil Aviation has granted a Moppa Airport the aerodrome license to enable it to commercial flight operation. Moppa Airport is located in which of the following state? Then Moppa Airport aerodrome located in Goa. Option number 4. Next question, what is the full form of Safal, which was recently launched by Odisha CM Navin Patnaik? तेबे नवीन पटनायक द्वारा जो सफल पोर्टाल लॉन्च करा जाइथिला एटा ए जो स्कीम टा तो यहाँ सफल फुल फॉर्म कौन यार फुल फॉर्म हो सिंप्लीफाइड एप्लिकेशन फॉर एग्रीकल्चरल लोन्स. ऑप्शन नंबर 1. देन which of the following company has signed definitely transaction agreement to acquire 51% shareholding of Badshah Masala in a deal of Rs 587.52 crore? Answer is Dabur India. Next, which of the following company has signed an agreement with an airport authority of India to facilitate commercial operation from Rourkela, Odisha? तो स्टील अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया लिमिटेड जहाँ आम सेल कही था जहाँकि आम ऑप्शन नंबर 2 सेल कंपनी हैज साइंड एन एग्रीमेंट विथ द एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया टू फैसिलिटेट कमर्शियल ऑपरेशन फ्रॉम राउरकेला, ओडिशा. नेक्स्ट, which of the following country will host the 12th World Healthy Conference in 2023? The answer is Fiji. Fiji is that country who will host the 12th World Hindi Conference in 2023. Option number 3 is our answer. Next, which of the following company has become the first Indian firm to post earning call on Metaverse? Then Reliance Industry Limited, option number 1, company has become the first Indian firm to post earning call on Metaverse. Which payment bank has launched a group accident insurance plan with an accidental discoveries of Rs 10 lakh in partnership with Tata AIG and Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Companies? Answer is Indian Post Payment Bank. That the Indian Post Payment Bank has launched a group accident insurance plan with an accidental discoveries of rupees 10 lakh in partnership with Tata AIG and Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company. Next, which of the following company has crossed 10,000 crore in procurement value on government e-marketplace? Then the name is Steel Authority of India company had crossed Rs 10,000 crore in procurement value on government e-marketplace. Next, the Indian Navy has hosted which edition of the Singapore India Maritime Exercise at Visakhapatnam? Then the which edition? It's the 29th edition. Next, the International Internet Day is celebrated in every year. On which date? On 29 October, International Internet Day is celebrated. Then its theme was Together for a Better Internet. Then next, Central Vigilance Commission is observing Vigilance Awareness Week from 31st October to 6th November 2022. What is the theme of the Vigilance Awareness Week 2022? And the theme of the Vigilance Awareness Week 2022 is Corruption Free India for a Developed Nation. Next, what is the approximate area of the annual Antarctic ozone hole as per NASA report? Then the 23.2 million square kilometer is the approximate area of the annual Antarctic zone hole as per NASA report. Option number 2 is our answer. Next, India's largest wind turbine has been recently installed in which state? Then the Gujarat. In Gujarat, India's largest wind turbine had been recently installed. Then our next is which Indian chess player won the Open and Women's title in the Asian Continental Chess Championship? Then our answer is R. Praganandha and P.V. Nandidha. Name is so complicated. Next is Ella Bhatt Elavat, who passed away recently, was the founder of which flagship institution? It is the flagship of Seva institution. That's our answer, option number 1. Which Indian state is set to host the Track Asia Cup 2022 cycling tournament? Then the Kerala. Kerala is the Indian state to host the Track Asia Cup 2022 cycling tournament. Here is the answer. Question option number 3 is the answer, Kerala. Then next question. In which month the World Tsunami Awareness Day is observed? In November. In November month, the World Tsunami Awareness Day is observed. Option number 1. Which country's president will be the chief guest at the 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention? Guyana. Answer option number 3. Guyana's president will be the chief guest at the 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention. Then next question. Which city is the host of Agro-Tech India Agri and Food Technology Fair in 2022? Chandigarh. In Chandigarh city will host the Agro-Tech India Agri and Food Technology Fair in 2022. Next, which state union territory is the host of the Purple Fest celebrating diversity? Goa. Goa is that state to host the Purple Fest celebrating diversity. Next, which institution released the Adoption Gap Report 2022? And the answer is option number 2, UNEP. UNEP institution released the Adoption Gap Report 2022. Next, which of the following ministry launched the Swachhata Sarvekshan Gramin 2023 toolkit? Then the Ministry of Jal Shakti, option number 1. Ministry of Jal Shakti launched the Swachhata Sarvekshan Gramin 2023 toolkit. Next, Asian Development Bank approved a $350 million United States loan to improve road connectivity in which state? Answer is Maharashtra, option number 1. Next, when is the National Cancer Awareness Day observed in India? Then November 7 को आमे National Cancer Awareness Day भावे इंडिया रे पालन करी था. Next, who is the first recipient of the Kerala Jyoti Award instituted by the Kerala state government? Then the M.T. Vasudevan Nair, option number 2. M.T. Vasudevan Nair, first recipient of the Kerala Jyoti Award instituted by the Kerala state government. Next, which institution launched the 4th edition of Innovation for the Coffee Table book? Then the answer is Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog launched the 4th edition of the Innovation for the Coffee Table book. Next, which state hosted the Toku Among Bird Count event? Nagaland. Nagaland is the state which hosted the Toku Among Bird Count event. Next, which country is the host of the 27th conference of the parties to the UNFCCC? Then Egypt. Egypt is that country to host the 27th conference of the parties to the UNFCCC. Next, Janjatiya Gaurav Divas is observed on the birth anniversary of which leader? Then the answer is option number 2. According to Birsa Munda's birth anniversary, Janjatiya Gaurav Divas is celebrated. Next, which organization released the State of the Global Climate in 2022 report? WMO. Answer option number 2. Then NSA National Security Advisor Ajit Doval led CDS Chief of Defence Staff General Rawat and Lyrist Parashon Joshi are the winner of the which state highest civilian award? Answer is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand re NSA Ajit Doval led CDS General Rawat and Lyrist Parashon Joshi winner ହେଇଛନ୍ତି କୋଉଠି ନା ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ର ଉତ୍ତରାଖଣ୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ର ହାଇଏଷ୍ଟ ସିଭିଲିଆନ୍ ଆୱାର୍ଡ. Then Pushkar Mela is the flagship cultural fair held in which Indian state? In Rajasthan. Rajasthan रे पुष्कर मेला flagship cultural fair अनुष्ठित होइଥାଏ. Next, What is the name of the new chatbot launched by the Unique Identification Authority of India? Then the answer is Aadhaar Mitra, option number 2. आधार मित्र हूँ तार नेम जहाँकि आम चैटबोर्ड भाव आम जानी था लॉन्च्ड बाय द UIDAI फुल फॉर्म हूँ यूनिक आइडेंटिफिकेशन अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट वैदिक क्लॉक इज बीन कंस्ट्रक्टेड इन व्हिच स्टेट वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट वैदिक क्लॉक को जगह तैयारी बर्तमान चली तेज से जगह ना हूँ उज्जैन उज्जैन रे फर्स्ट वैदिक क्लॉक कंस्ट्रक्शन चली जहाँकि आम ऑप्शन नंबर 2 हूँ आंसर Which state is the host of Rising Sun Water Fest 2022 event? तबे मेघालय ऑप्शन नंबर 1 मेघालय होची से स्टेट जोटी कि हमर होस्ट ऑफ राइजिंग सन वाटर फेस्ट 2022 इवेंट हेची नेक्स्ट आइबा क्लस्टर द फर्स्ट टू बी completed under the Shama Prasad Mukherjee rural mission in which city? That's our answer, Mizoram. In Mizoram, the Aiva cluster, the first to be completed under the Sham Prasad Mukherjee urban mission. Next, India's first voter master Sham Saran Negi was from which state? Our answer is in Himachal Pradesh. Voter Sham Prasad Saran Negi was born. Next, what is the theme of India's G20 presidency in 2022? The theme होची इंडिया रो जो G20 presidency 2022 डिसेंबर रे पाइची तार थीम होची कोन ऑप्शन नंबर 2 वसुधैव कुटुंबकम National Florence Nightingale Award are awarded in recognition for the meritorious services rendered in which field? Our answer is in nursing. National Florence Nightingale Award are awarded in the recognition of meritorious services rendered in nursing field. Next, India recently held Week of the Young Researchers 2022 program with which country? With Germany. Next, which union ministry has notified the National Bioenergy Program? Answer is our Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, option number 1 has notified the National Bioenergy Program. Next, which country has emerged as the top oil supplier to India in October? Option number 3 is our answer. Russia has emerged as the top oil supplier to India in October. When is the World Radiography Day observed across the world? आंसर इज इन October 8 October 8 को आम वर्ल्ड रेडियोग्राफी डे भाव ऑब्जर्व करि थाउ नेक्स्ट UNGA has designated which date as the world day for the prevention of the healing from child sexual exploitation abuse and violence that is November 18 को आम कौन माने UNGA यूनाइटेड नेशंस जनरल असेंबली डेजिग्नेट करिछि कोथि ना वर्ल्ड डे फॉर द प्रिवेंशन ऑफ द हीलिंग फ्रॉम चाइल्ड सेक्सुअल एक्सप्लॉइटेशन अब्यूज एंड वायलेंस नेक्स्ट व्हिच कंट्री इज द होस्ट ऑफ 26th इंटरनेशनल malabar exercise in 2022 in Japan the Japan is the host of 26th international malabar exercise in 2022 next Nankara Sahib is a Sikh pilgrimage place located in which country? That is in Pakistan. Pakistan रे Nankara Sahib Sikh pilgrimage place located. Annamalai Tiger Reserve is located in which state? Answer is Tamil Nadu. तबे तमिलनाडु रे Annamalai Tiger Reserve अवस्थित. Then next, which city is the host of PM Gati Shakti Multimodal Waterways Summit? Answer is option number 3 वाराणसी. तबे वाराणसी रे PM गति शक्ति मल्टीमोडल वाटरवे समिट होस्ट करा जायथिला. नेक्स्ट, which union ministry launched the transport for all challenge stage 2 and citizen perception server 2022? Then the answer is option number 1 Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs launched the transport for all challenge stage 2 and citizen perception server 2022. Next, which technology company has launched a platform that displays flood forecast named flood hub तेबे flood hub भावे किए से को टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी रिलेट करिछि ना हमर होछि गूगल कंपनी has launched a platform that displays flood forecast named flood hub. The flood hub related to which company? That is related to Google company. That is related to for which work? It is the platform that displays flood forecast. Next, Mathura Vrindavan is a pilgrimage center in which state? That is in Uttar Pradesh. तबे उत्तर प्रदेश रे मथुरा वृंदावन नामक एक pilgrim center अछि. Next, how many Indian women are featured in the Forbes Asia's Power Business Women list? Then the answer is 3. Which state has launched Mukhyamantri Devdarshan Yatra Yojana? Answer is option number 1 Goa. Goa state launch करछि Mukhyamantri Devdarshan Yatra Yojana. Then next, who had sworn in as the 50th Chief Justice of India? तेबे 50तम Chief Justice of India CJI Justice D.Y. Chandrachud शपथ ग्रहण करिसंती 50तम CJI भावे. Next, what is the name of the financial instruments that generate proceeds for investment in environmentally sustainable projects? Answer is green bond. तबे green bond financial instrument that generate proceed for the investment in environmentally sustainable projects. When is the National Legal Service Day observed in India? That is in November 9 को आमे नेशनल लीगल सर्विस डे भावे पालन करि थाउ. नेक्स्ट, which country is India's top trading partner in 21-22? तबे 2021-22 हिसाब रे तो को देश इंडिया रा टॉप ट्रेडिंग पार्टनर भावे उभा हेछि होछि से देश USA. Which country is the leading producer of millet with 41% of global production? तबे टोटली ग्लोबल प्रोडक्शन रो 41% प्रोडक्शन केवल गोटे देश करूछि से देश होछि हमर प्रिय इंडिया. ऑप्शन नंबर 2 होछि यार आंसर. Which institution is ranked at the top spot from India in the QS Asia University ranking? That is IIT Bombay. Which Asian country is named as the host of 2023 IBA Women's World Boxing Championship? तेबे से जो एशियन कंट्री के से एशियन कंट्री जे कि 2023 IBA Women's World Boxing Championship होस्ट करूची से होची हमर प्रिय इंडिया. तो नेक्स्ट, how many countries are part of मैंग्रोव एलियंस फॉर क्लाइमेट आज ऑफ नवेम्बर 2022? तेबे नवेम्बर 2022 अनुसार जो केतटी कंट्री मैंग्रोव एलियंस फॉर क्लाइमेट पई सिलेक्ट हेचंती कि हमारा होची नंबर 5. नेक्स्ट, द इंटरनेशनल ड्रॉट रिलेशंस अलायंसेस वाज लॉन्च्ड इन व्हिच ईयर? आंसर इज इन 2022. ऑप्शन नंबर 4. नेक्स्ट, व्हिच यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री इंप्लीमेंट्स द स्वामित्व स्कीम? तो स्वामित्व स्कीम किए लॉन्च करछंती ना मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पंचायत राज जहाँ कि हमारा ऑप्शन नंबर 2 रे होची यार आंसर. देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, व्हिच मेट्रो सिटी हैज रिपोर्टेड ए सडन आउटब्रेक ऑफ मिजल्स? तो मिलिमिला रोग को मेट्रो सिटी रे फास्ट रिपोर्ट करा जायछि से मेट्रो सिटी होची हमरा मुंबई. ऑप्शन नंबर 3 ऑप्शन नंबर 2 हो यार आंसर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन होची, व्हाट इज द थीम ऑफ द वर्ल्ड साइंस डे फॉर पीस एंड डेवलपमेंट 2022? तबे 2022 रे तो थीम कौन थिला काहर ना वर्ल्ड साइंस डे ऑफ पीस एंड डेवलपमेंट. ए जो थीम टा माने बेसिक साइंस फॉर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट हो यार थीम. ऑप्शन नंबर 1 हो यार आंसर. नेक्स्ट, which state is the host of the Khelo India National University Games in 2023-24? ଏବେ कौन स्टेट होस्ट करूची ना उत्तर प्रदेश होस्ट करिची खेलो इंडिया नेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी गेम्स इन 2023-24. The next question, which country recently hosted the second BIMSTEC agriculture minister meeting? तबे India hosted the second BIMSTEC agriculture ministers meeting. नेक्स्ट अच्छा बिमस्टेक रो फुल फॉर्म होची बे ऑफ बेंगल इनिशिएटिव फॉर मल्टी सेक्टरल टेक्निकल एंड इकोनॉमिक कोऑपरेशन। तो ये जो बिमस्टेक रे जो कंट्री माने अच्छे से कंट्री सब किए किए ना से देश गुड़ाक हूँ बांग्लादेश भूटान इंडिया म्यांमार नेपाल श्रीलंका एंड थाईलैंड। नेक्स्ट pseudohelis anomaly which was recently discovered belong to which species? That is option number 3 crab. Bihari Puraskar which was seen in the news is associated with which field? Literature is our answer. तबे भोजपुरी Bihari Puraskar related to literature. Answer होची option number 3. Which Indian state observed 10th November 2022 as Millet Day? तबे मिलेट डे भावे क्यों राज्य 10th नवेम्बर 2022 को मिलेट डे भावे ग्रहण करिछि? आंसर होछि ऑप्शन नंबर 2 ओडिशा। नेक्स्ट व्हाट इज द थीम ऑफ द वर्ल्ड यूजेबिलिटी डे 2022? द थीम होछि कोन ना आवर हेल्थ, दैट इज आवर ऑप्शन नंबर 1। Next, which Indian sports person has been appointed as the friendship ambassador by the Switzerland tourism? आंसर हो हमारा नीरज चोपड़ा। तबे नीरज चोपड़ा होचंदी से स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन जे कि अपॉइंट पाइछंदी को हिसाब रे ना फ्रेंडशिप ambassador by the Switzerland tourism। BSNL has received approval for a deal with which company to launch 4G services in India? Then the answer is Tata Consultancy Services। What is the theme of the National Education Day 2022? यार आंसर होची चेंजिंग कोर्स ट्रांसफर मेन एजुकेशन is the theme of National Education Day 2022. Next, which union ministry notified the e-waste management rules 2022? Then the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change notified the e-waste management rule 2022. Next, which institution released the Global Vaccine Market Report 2022? Then the World Health Organization is that institution who released the Global Vaccine Market Report 2022. Next, South India's first Vande Bharat Express train connects Mysuru in which city? In Chennai city. The South India's first Vande Bharat Express train connects Mysuru to in Chennai city. Next, which country is the host of the No Money for Terror conference? Then the answer is India. तब इंडिया होची से सिटी जे होस्ट करछि नो मनी नो टेरर कॉन्फ्रेंस। नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द इंडियाज फर्स्ट प्राइवेटली डेवलप्ड रॉकेट? इंडिया फर्स्ट प्राइवेटली डेवलप्ड रॉकेट रो नाम होची विक्रम एस, ऑप्शन नंबर 2। टैसिंग वर्ल्ड्स हाईएस्ट पोलिंग बूथ इज लोकेटेड इन व्हिच स्टेट यूटी? ना हिमाचल प्रदेश। तबे हिमाचल प्रदेश रे टासिगांग जोटा कि हमारा वर्ल्ड रा हाईएस्ट पोलिंग बूथ भावे परिचित। इंडिया साइंड ए MOU इन कल्चर वाइल्ड लाइफ एंड हेल्थ विथ व्हिच कंट्री? आंसर इज विथ कंबोडिया कंट्री। इंडिया साइंड ए MOU। Which country has been admitted as the 11th member of the Association of Southeast Asian Nation Asian Group? Answer is Timor Leste। तेबे जो आसियान ग्रुप रे को कंट्री माने अछंती सेही कंट्री माने होछंती कि इंडोनेशिया, मालयेशिया, फिलीपाइंस, सिंगापुर, थाईलैंड, ब्रुनेई, वियतनाम, लाओस, म्यांमार एंड कंबोडिया। नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द थीम ऑफ द वर्ल्ड Phenomena Day 2022? Then the theme is championing the fights to stop phenomena. E-Kumbh portal which was launched recently is associated with which field? That is answer our technical courses in local languages. Which country holds the presidency of G20 in 2022? तो 2022 अनुसार किए से प्रेसिडेंसी G20 रो होल्ड करिथिले? तो आंसर होची इंडोनेशिया पूर्व करिथिला, तो वर्तमान किए करूची ना इंडिया। Which year has been declared as the Asian and India Friendship Year? तेबे 2022 को आमे डिक्लेयर करिछो एशियन एंड इंडिया फ्रेंडशिप ईयर. Next, India held economic financial partnership with which country? India held an economic financial partnership with USA. India recently announced a contribution of 5 million United States dollar to the Science and Technology Fund of which bloc? That is to Asian bloc, option number 2. Next, when was the National Hydrogen Mission launched? National Hydrogen Mission launched in 2021. Option number 4. Which state has ordered complete ban on public display of weapons and songs glorifying violence? That is our answer, option number 2, Punjab. Next, which team won the 2020 World Cup in 2022? तबे इंग्लैंड ही सही देश जे कि हमारा वर्ल्ड कप T20 वर्ल्ड कप 2022 को जीते जे. Which state is the host of the 53rd edition of the International Film Festival of India? Answer is Goa. Option number 2. Which country launched in our lifetime campaign in the COP27 summit? Answer is India. India launched the our lifetime campaign in COP27 summit. Next, what is the CPI based retail inflation in India as per official data? Then as per official data, 6.77% will be the CPI based retail inflation in India. Natasha Pirk Musa has been elected as the first female president of which country? She was president of Slovenia country, option number 3. What is the theme of the World Diabetes Day 2022? The World Diabetes Day 2022 ର theme होची access to diabetes education. Jhula Bele suspension bridge which was seen in the news is located in which state? That is in Jammu and Kashmir. As per World Population Prospectus 2022, what is the world population as of November 2022? Now 8 billion population will be the World Population Prospectus 2022, 8 billion world population as per November 2022. Next, which global group announced the Global Shield Insurance Initiative? Answer is Group 7 and B20 countries. When is the जनजाति गौरव दिवस observed in India? In India, November 15 को हमें जनजाति गौरव दिवस भावे पालन करिथाउ. Then next question, which institution released the report titled Financing India's Instructive Needs? The answer होची World Bank, option number 3. Next, which country is the frontier in climate mitigation as per the Climate Change Performance Index? Answer is option number 3. Next, the Indian Navy began the nationwide defense exercise Sea Vigil 22 from which state? That is from Odisha, option number 2. Next, which city hosted the Vaccines Injecting Hope exhibition? That is in New Delhi. New Delhi hosted the Vaccines Injecting Hope exhibition. Next, which country organized the Cities Credit Worthiness Academy workshop? Answer is in India. India, the Credit Worthiness Academy workshop organized. Yudh Abhyas 22 is a defense exercise conducted between India and which country? That is India and USA. Next, which country's space agency launched a mission Artemis 1 in 16 November 2022? देबे USA ही सही देश जे कि Artemis 1 16 नवेम्बर रे लॉन्च करिछि. तेबे चलो तो ब्रेक नहीं जिबा देन मो स्टार्ट करछि. Question, which institution released the report titled Financing India's Infrastructure Needs? Your answer haba World Bank, World Bank, that institution, released the report titled Financing India's Infrastructure Needs. Next, which country is the frontier in climate mitigation as per the Climate Change Performance Index (CCPI)? Answer about Denmark. That the Indian Navy began the nationwide defense exercise CVL 2022 from which state? That is Odisha. Which city hosted the vaccines injecting hope exhibition? That is New Delhi. Which country organized the city's credit worthiness academy workshop? That is India. Yudha Abhyas 22 is a defense exercise conducted between India and which country? USA. Which country's space agency launched mission Artemis 1 in 16 November 22? That is USA. India hosted the lead IT summit on the sideline of COP27 along with which country? Answer is Sweden country. Artemis is the name of the moon rocket launched by which country? That is USA. What is the name of the account a bank holds on behalf of another, often a foreign bank? That is Vostro account. What is the theme of the annual G20 summit held in Bali? The theme is Recover Together, Recover Stronger. Which is the second largest producer of steel in the world after China? And the answer is India is the second largest producer of steel in world after China. When is the National Press Day observed in India? Then in November 16, National Press Day observed in India. National Newborn Week is observed in which month every year? That is in which month? That is November month. As per the Corporate Affairs Ministry, which state added the most number of new companies? The most number of new companies corporate added, that is Maharashtra. When is the International Day for Tolerance observed in every year? In 16 November, International Day for Tolerance observed in every year. PSMA agreement. According to PSMA agreement, which was seen in the news, it's associated with which field? That is unregulated fishing. Now, which institution launched the Digital Shakti Campaign 4.0 campaign? There the answer is National Commission for Women. Who has been appointed as the chairman of the National Pension System Trust? Answer is Suraj Bhan. Which state organized the silver edition of its Tech Summit? Answer is Karnataka. Who has been recently appointed as the fourth whole-time member of Niti Aayog? Answer is Arvind Virmani. Arvind Virmani had been recently appointed as the fourth whole-time member of Niti Aayog. Which institution has signed a MOU with the Reserve Bank of India for collaboration in the field of regulation and supervision of regulated entities? Answer is IFSCA. Then IFSCA is that institution which has signed a MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with the Reserve Bank of India for collaboration in the field of regulation and supervision of regulated entities. Shiva Narwal, Arjun Babuta and Mehuli Ghosh, who was seen in the news, plays which sports? That is shooting. Which institution launched guidelines to improve survival and health of premature babies? Answer is World Health Organization. What is the theme of the World Antimicrobial Tower 2022? In the Preventing Antimicrobial Resistance Together is the theme of World Antimicrobial Tower 2022. Next, which state signed an MOU with Indian Council of Cultural Relations to help the artists of the state? Answer is Bihar. Which sportsperson man has been elected as the chairperson of Athletic Commission of Indian Olympic Association? That name is PV Sindhu. Doni Polo Airport has been inaugurated in which state UT? That is in Arunachal Pradesh. C.V. Anand Bose has been appointed as the governor of which state? C.V. Anand Bose has been appointed as the governor of West Bengal. Which state hosted the second edition of Northeast Olympic Games in 2022? Then the answer is Meghalaya. Which institution announced 33 million United States dollar for disaster management? There the answer is USAID institution announced 33 million United States dollar for disaster management. As per recent data, electrical bond worth how much were sold in India since its launch? And the answer is 10,246 crore rupees. electoral bond oath that was sold in India? Which is the first proposed bilateral fund in the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund? Answer is India-Japan Fund. What is the theme of the UNESCO's World Philosophy Day 2022? Answer is the human of the future. GANGA miniature painting, which was seen in the news, is made in which state? Answer is Himachal Pradesh. Naturopathy Day is observed to commemorate the membership of which leader? Answer is Mahatma Gandhi. What is the theme of the World Toilet Day 2022? World Toilet Day 2022 theme is making the invisible visible. What is the theme of the World Children's Day? Theme is infusion for every child. Kameng hydropower station, which was inaugurated recently, is located in which state? Answer is Arunachal Pradesh. Which institution regulates the Handbook of Statistics on Indian State 2021-22? Answer is RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Who is the first Indian woman soldier, skydiver? Answer is Manju. Which is the first country to be selected under IMO Green Voyage 2050 project to conduct a pilot project to conduct private project related to green shipping? Answer is India. Which institution warned in a study that frequency of extreme weather event is projected to rise manifold in India? Answer is IIT Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Which country and who the leadership in the Family Planning Excel Award 2022? Answer is India. When is the World Day for Prevention of the Healing from Child Sexual Exploitation, Abuse and Violence observed? In November 18. Who is the recipient of the Gandhi Mandela Award in 2022? Answer is Dalai Lama. Retired bureaucrat Arun Goyal has been recently appointed in which position? In Election Commissioner. As per the Portulans Institute, which country tops the Network Readiness Index? Answer is USA. Who was honored with the Indian Film Personality of the Year 2022 award in the 53rd International Film Festival of India? Answer is Chiranjeevi. Which forum launched the Loss and Damage Fund to support poorer countries? Answer is the COP27 countries are launched the Loss and Damage Fund to support poorer countries. What is the theme of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO Summit 2023? There the theme was Secure SCO. Which country is the chair of the intelligence in 2022? Answer is India. Which is the host of the Asian India Music Festival? New Delhi hosted that Asian India Music Festival. The Women Entrepreneurship Day is celebrated in which day? In November 19, we observe Women Entrepreneurship Day every year. Which is the first state to launch the Elephant Death Audit Framework? Answer is Tamil Nadu, option number 2. When is the World Fisheries Day celebrated? In November 21. Which country hosted the FIFA World Cup 2022? Qatar. Then, Shanghai Festival is a cultural festival celebrated in which state? In Manipur. Which city is the host of the Indo-Pacific Region Dialogue in 2022? In New Delhi. Which Indian was conferred the UNEP Champions Award in 2022? In Purnima Devi Burman. Which Asian country has recently released a suicide prevention policy? India. Which state UT is the host of the National Conference on E-Governance 2022? Jammu and Kashmir. Lopopetum Tanah Gumbut, which was recently identified belong to which species? Tree. Kasim Jomart Tokayev has been elected as the president of which country? Kazakhstan. Which union ministry presents the National Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar 2021-22? Ministry of Education, Dharmendra Pradhan. Sebastian Vettel, who retired from professional sports recently, played which games? Racing. International Film Festival IFFI 2020 is celebrating 50 years of which language cinema? Manipuri. Which country has recently passed its free trade agreement with India? Australia. Aripattai has been notified as the first biodiversity heritage site of which state? Answer is Tamil Nadu. question. Which country has recently passed its free trade agreement with India? Answer is Australia. Attipati has been notified as the first biodiversity heritage site of which state? Answer is Tamil Nadu. As per the recent OECD report, what is the GDP forecast for India for financial year 2023? Answer is 6.6%. Which union ministry announced the National Gopal Ratna Award 2022? Answer is Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. India conducted Garud Shakti joint training exercise with which country? Answer is Indonesia. Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority is located in which state UT? Answer is Maharashtra. Which state started a night squad initiative to safety people sleeping alongside road to shelters? Answer is Odisha. Caracas is the capital city of which country? Answer is Venezuela. Which union ministry launched mentorship, advisory, assistance, resilience and growth? POTA. Answer is Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Which state UT announced to form no-take zones to protect environment? Goa. Which union ministry presents the Tenzing Norgay National Adventure Award? Answer is Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Next, Operation Torch Shield was launched by which country? Answer is India. Which country launched in the Orion spacecraft? Answer is USA. The European Parliament has designated which country as state sponsor of terrorism? Answer is Russia. Indian Navy conducted the Nasim al-Bahar exercise with which country? Answer is Oman. Next, which city is the host of the Global High-Level Conference on Antimicrobial Resistance AMR in 2022? Answer is Muscat. Anwar Ibrahim has sworn in as the new Prime Minister of which country? Answer is Malaysia. Which is the headquarters of the Center for Development of Telematics? Answer is New Delhi. Which institution announced that religious freedom and related human rights in India are under ongoing threat? Answer is USCIRF. Which country is the host of the inaugural India-ASEAN Defence Ministers meeting? Answer is Cambodia. Next, Sonjal 2022 is the annual youth festival held in which state UT? Answer is Jammu and Kashmir. India's first ever night sky sanctuary is located in which state UT? Answer is Ladakh. When is the Constitution Day celebrated in India? November 26 is celebrated as the Constitution Day. Digital India Startup Hubs inaugurated under which union ministry? Answer is Ministry of Electronics and IT. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of the All India Council for Technical Education in 2022? Answer is T.G. Sitharam. Who is the world's most powerful leader as per global leader approval rating released by US-based Morning Consult? Answer is Narendra Modi. India has proposed to transfer which species from Appendix 2 to Appendix 1 of CITES Convention? Answer is Lech soft-shelled turtle. Which is the only Indian educational institution among top 50 in the Global University Employmentability ranking by Times Higher Education? Answer is IIT Delhi. Who is the first football player to score goals in 5 different World Cups? Answer is Cristiano Ronaldo. Who has been appointed as the CEO of Khadi and Village Industries Commission? Answer is Vineet Kumar. Unite, activism to end violence against women and girls is the theme of which international day? It is the International Day for Elimination of Violence. Which country launched the RS-200 sounding rocket? Answer is India. Which institution issued a working paper on the decline of India's ranking on global indices? Answer is Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. Which institution released is the genetically modified food regulations? Answer is FSSAI. The full form of FSSAI is Food Standard Security Authorization of India. Which organization manufactured the intermediate range ballistic missile Agni 3? Answer is DRDO from Odisha. Which bank launched first up the country's first sticker-based debit card? Answer is IDFC First Bank. Buddha Vanam, a Buddhist heritage theme park, is located in which state? Answer is Telangana. Which country has discovered a new oral drug for lowering cholesterol? Answer is USA. Which is the first state to create the role of Director General of Audit? Answer is Tamil Nadu. Which company is said to acquire the packaged water giant Bisleri? Answer is Tata Consultancy Product. The Tata Consumer Product. As per a recent UNICEF report, which country has expelled 1800 migrant children to Haiti? Answer is Dominican Republic. According to Amendment Bill 2022, what is the maximum punishment for killing an animal? That is Rs 5 lakh. Next, which country launched the nuclear powered icebreaker Yakutia? Answer is option number 1, Russia. India Young Water Professional Program is organized with the partnership of which country? Answer is Australia. Which city is the host of the UNESCO India Africa Hackathon? Answer is Greater Noida. Then the person in news of November month. Recently, Bhupinder Singh passed away. He was associated with which field? He was from Lyrist. Who is the opposition candidate for vice president election in 2022 in India? Answer is Margaret Alba. Who has taken the oath of office and secretary as member UPSC? Answer is Raj Shukla. Recently, who is elected as new president of Sri Lanka? Ranil Wickremesinghe. Who has appointed as new prime minister of Sri Lanka? Dinesh. New president is Ranil Wickremesinghe and new prime minister of Sri Lanka is Dinesh Gunawardene. Sri Narsimha Bhai Patel passes away. He was associated with which field? He was a freedom fighter. Dipesh Bhan passed away. He was associated with which field? Acting. Which Indian get appointed as chief economist of World Bank? Indermit Gill. Who has been appointed as the new CEO of Vodafone Idea Company? Akhay Mundra. Sheikh Ahmad Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Sabah has appointed as the new prime minister of which country? Kuwait. Recently, Sushobhan Bandyopadhyay passed away. He was associated with which field? He was from medical field. Which minister has chaired the National Family Planning Summit 2022? Dr. Bharati Praveen Pawar. Atulananda Goswami passes away at age 87. He was associated with which field? Author. Rashik Dev passed away. He was from which field? Acting. Nitin Gadkari inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of 6 national highways projects in which state of India? Madhya Pradesh. Who was assured charges of Principal Director General of Bureau PIB? Answer is Satindra Prakash. Recently, who has took charge as new police commissioner of Delhi? Sanjay Arora. Recently, who takes additional charge of Indo-Tibetan Border Police? Answer is Sujay Lal Thausen. Next, recently, who has appointed as new Central Vigilance Commissioner? Suresh N. Patel. Recently, Johnny Franciscon has passed away. He was related to which sports? Football. Recently, Pradeep Patwardhan passed away. He was associated with acting. Gustavo Petro has shown as the first leftist president of which country? Colombia. Recently, who has appointed as the Director General of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research? Nalathambi Kalaiselvi. Who has been elected as the Deputy President of International Chess Federation? Answer is Viswanathan Anand. Who has become first South Asian to win Lisbon Triennale Millennium BCP Lifetime Achievement Award 2022? Marina Tabasum. Awards of November. Which film won the award for Best Popular Film in the 68th National Film Award 2022? The answer is Tanhaji the Unsung Warrior. Next, which ministry has invites application for Nari Shakti Puraskar 2022? Answer is Ministry of Women and Child Development. Next, who has won Commonwealth Games Quiz 2022? Answer is Rishi Chakrabarti. Next, which ministry has declared Khan's National Award to promote mining across the country? Answer is Ministry of Mines. National Awards for Empowerment for which type of persons are there? Person with disabilities. Schemes and launches of November month. Recently, which scheme government has launched for cleaning of sewers and septic tank? Answer is Namaste scheme. Who unveils the sprint challenges amid at giving a boost to usage of indigenous technology? Answer is Narendra Modi. Who is the chairman of Railway Board who are inaugurated iconic week celebration for Azadi Ki Rail Gadi or stations? Answer is Vinay Kumar Tripathi. Which state government was released standard operating procedures to deal with monkeypox cases? Answer is Kerala state government. Recently, who has launched scheme for strengthening pharmaceutical industry? Answer is Mansukh Mandavia. Recently launched Dharika mobile app and Dharika Plus membership program. Who is the owner of the Dharika hypermarkets? Answer is Akash Anand. Which country has launched a second space module to its space station? Answer is China. Next, recently who has inaugurated Saunor Dapewada Godkhairi section of National Highway 547E? Nitin Gadkari. Who has launched a National Dairy Development Board subsidy for manure management? Parshottam Rupala. Recently, which minister has announced setting of joint theatre commands of Tri-Services? Answer Rajnath Singh. Recently, Ashwini Vaishnav has inaugurated Badi Sadri Mavli Gauge converted rail sections in which state of India? Answer is Rajasthan. Hardeep Singh Puri has inaugurated the 4th ONGC Para Games 2022 in Delhi. In which year the first edition of Para Games was organized by ONGC? Answer is 2017. Which scheme has assisted farmers in transporting agricultural products? Answer is Krishi Udyan scheme. Recently, Home Minister Amit Shah launched the Doordarshan's mega historical Hindi serial स्वराज भारत के स्वतंत्रता संग्राम की समग्र गाथा in which city of India? Answer is in New Delhi. Next, which scheme has been launched by CM Bhupendra Patel to promote the use of drones in the agricultural sector? Answer is 100% state funded scheme. National State of November month. Which state has become the fastest in the country to connect all regional commercial vehicle equipment with vehicle location tracking device with emergency response support system? Here is answer is Himachal Pradesh. Which state government has decided to ban single-use disposable cup, dishes, plates, glasses made of paper coated with plastic. Answer is Maharashtra. Next, which state government has decided to ban single-use disposable cup, dishes, plates? Answer Maharashtra. Recently, which state government has launched measures to achieve complete digital literacy? Answer is Kerala. Which airline has to operate two daily flights to Kolkata from Dhaka, US? Answer is Bangla Airlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of multiple projects of Sabardari rupees at Gadhoda Chowki in Sabarkatha, Gujarat. Answer is 1000 crore. Recently, Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi has attended the 42nd convention of Anna University in which city of India? Answer is Chennai. Recently, Memorandum of Understanding has signed by Andaman Nicobar Command and Airport Authority of India in Port Blair to boost inter-island connectivity under which scheme? Udan scheme. Which ministry has organized national workshop on achieving learning outcome? Answer is Ministry of Education. Which ministry has organized Tiranga Utsavan celebrate 146th birth anniversary of Bengali Venkiya in New Delhi? Answer is Ministry of Culture. Recently, which governing council meeting of Niti Aayog has been chaired by Prime Minister Modi? Answer is 7th. Recently, Borgaon Gram Panchayat is became the first flag village in the Bhandara district. In which state it comes? It is from Maharashtra. Recently, National Mission for Clean Ganga organized by the 9th edition of monthly webinar series Igniting Young Minds, Rejuvenating Rivers. What is the theme of the edition? Rainwater harvesting is its theme. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicated to the nation the second generation ethanol plant in which state of India? Answer is Haryana. In which state of India is the Gogamedi fair celebrated on the day of Goga Navami celebrated? Answer is Rajasthan. Then हमें देखिए international news of November. Recently, which country has organized the 52nd BGBBSF Director General Level Border Conference? Answer is Bangladesh. Recently, which city has begun 13th Petersburg Climate Dialogue? Answer is Berlin. Which country has signed on Memorandum of Understanding in field of judicial cooperation with India? Answer is Maldives. Recently, which country's Prime Minister has resigned after failing to revive his coalition government? Answer is Italy. Which city has been organized second edition of Northeast India Festival by Indian Embassy? Answer is Bangkok. Recently, in which city of Bangladesh has the foundation stone of the 8th IT High-Tech Park built under the Indian line of credit? Answer is Nator. Which mountaineer has become the first Bangladeshi to scale world's second highest peak K2? Answer is Wasfia Nazreen. What is the name of the India-Oman joint military exercise between contingent of Indian Army and the Royal Army of Oman? Answer is Al-Najah 4. Recently, who is appointed India's next High Commissioner to Bangladesh? Answer is Pranay Kumar Verma. Recently, Myanmar military government has extended emergency by 6 months. Who is the head of the military government in Myanmar? Answer is Min Ayog Hilaing. Next, India and the US will conduct a fortnight-long mega military exercise from October 2022 in which state of India? Answer is Uttarakhand state. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has participated in an ASEAN India Foreign Ministers meeting in which country? Answer is Cambodia. Financial awareness of November. Which bank has approved a $500 million United States credit to help Bangladesh to improve disaster preparedness? Answer is World Bank. Next, which of has become India's first 100% landlord major port? Answer is Jawaharlal Nehru Port. Recently, bank has issued a revised regulatory framework for urban cooperative banks as per the recommendations of the Export Committee. Answer is Reserve Bank of India. Recently, which Ayog has launched the third edition of the Indian Innovation Index? Answer is Niti Ayog. Which country has signed Memorandum of Understanding with Government of India on wildlife conservation and sustainable biodiversity utilization? Answer is Namibia. Recently, which bank has launched its virtual banking services to make banking easier for its customers? Answer is State Bank of India. Which state has organized Center Stores rice produce procurement operations? Answer is Telangana. Which bank has raised interest rates for the first time as it tried to control soaring Eurozone inflation? Answer is European Central Bank. Which telecom company has merged with Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited? Answer is BBNL, Bharat Broadband Network Limited. Which company has signed contract with the CDAC to manufacture India's first indigenously designed HPC server? Answer is VVDN. Which country on top emerged for FDI equity inflows into India financial 21-22? Answer is Singapore. Which percentage real gross domestic product growth of Indian economy in financial 21-22? Answer is 8.70%. How much million ton increased coal stock of India in July 2022? Answer is 29.5%. 29.5 million tons. How many metric ton of monthly foreign traffic by Indian Railways has recorded in July 2022? That is 122.1 per metric ton. Which oil company has signed MOU with National Tiger Conservation Authority for transcontinental relocation of cheetah in its historical range in India? Answer is Indian Oil. Sports news of November. Who has become the first Indian to enter the final of men's long jump at the World Athletic Championship 2022? Answer is Murali Sant. Recently, who has won the women's single title of Singapore Open? Answer is PV Sindhu. In which country Commonwealth Game 2022 has organized? Answer is United Kingdom. Next, recently who is announced his retirement from Formula 1 race? Answer is Sebastian Vettel. Which Grandmaster has claimed Persian Open Chess title 2022 in Serbia? Answer is Grandmaster R. Pragyananda. Who strikes gold at ISSF Shooting World Cup 2022 in Changwon, Korea? Answer is Aishwarya Pratap Singh Tomar. Who has become first Indian shooter to win gold medal in men's kit event at ISF World Cup 2022? Answer is Mairaj Ahmad Khan. Who has become the first Indian shooter to win gold medal in men's sit? Which country will host International Cricket Council Men's ODI World Cup in 2025? Answer is India. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has declared the 44th Chess Olympiad Open in which city of India? Answer is Chennai. Recently, Leicester Cricket Ground in England is named after which giant Indian cricketer? Answer is Sunil Gavaskar. Which player has been adjusted the player of the series in the one-day international final match played between India and West Indies? Answer is Shubman Gill. Who is the first Indian weightlifter strikes first goal for India in Commonwealth Game 2022? Answer is Mirabai Chanu. Who Indian judoka cleans silver medal in Commonwealth Game in 2022? Answer is Tulika Man. Recently, which submarine has decommissioned after 30 years of the service to nation? Answer is INS Sindhu Dhwaj. Which ministry has developed indigenously technology for conversion of seawater to potable water? Answer is Ministry of Earth Science. Which state government has launched cashless medical benefit for state employees, pensioners under the Green Dayal Upadhyay State Employee Cashless Medical Scheme? Answer is Uttar Pradesh. Recently, Indian Space Research Organization Chairman S. Somnath, along with other senior scientists, inaugurated the Human Space Flight Expo in which city of India? Answer is in Bengaluru. Recently, World Health Organization declared monkeypox a global health emergency. Where is headquarters of this organization? Answer is Geneva, Switzerland. Who has become the first Indian to win silver medal at World Athletic Championship 2022? Answer is Neeraj Chopra. Recently, which state chief minister M.K. Stalin has launched a statewide joint program on inclusive education? Answer is Tamil Nadu. Which ministry has approved armed procurement worth of 28,732 crore for army? Answer is Ministry of Defence. Which country has decided quit for the International Space Stations project after 2022? Answer is Russia. Then next, which country has decided to quit from International Space Station project after 2024? Answer is Russia. November month, all important dates. 5th November, World Tsunami Awareness Day. 7th November, National Cancer Awareness Day. 10th November, World Science Day for Peace and Development. 12th November, World Phenomena Day. 14th November, Children's Day in India. World Diabetes Day. 17th November, National Epilepsy Day. 19th November, World Toilet Day. 20 November, Universal Children Day. 21 November, World Television Day. And 20 November, Constitution Day. Then next book and authors in November month. Forging Metal, Rupender Rao and the Fena Story, written by Pavansi Lal. Divorce and Democracy, A History of Personal Law in Post, written by Soumya Saxena. The Hero of Tiger Hill, written by Bhupender Major Yadav. Rajini's Mantras, written by P.C. Balasubramanian. Willpower, written by Edward Marizny. Then it is the last part of this session. Then stay tuned for better current affairs session. And thank you.